Okay, so this time in our video, we're going to be comparing percent statements and double number lines. So we saw that we can use double number lines when we have a proportional relationship, and that is as one variable varies, the other variable varies in the same way, and that has to happen where they both have an original value of 0. So like an initial value has to be equal 0. So if I think about the percent of anything, we have some skills with what percent means. For example, we know that 50% of, let's say, 10 is going to be 5. I hope we know that just from like our friendly numbers. If I said 0% of 10, I would wind up with 0. So this is why it's a proportional relationship, because when I take the percentage 0, my result is 0. So the two zeros there tell us we have a proportional relationship. Okay, so percent, we had a quick reminder the other day, means out of 100, right? So our total is always 100. So in this case, we're talking about doctors, and then doctors can be qualified as nice or mean, but it doesn't say anything about a total yet. So I'm actually going to have to do a total doctors to think about this. So the total doctors is just going to be 45 plus 5. So the total doctors are going to be 50. So one of the things that I'm worried about here is doctor numbers. And the other thing that I'm worried about here is percent. So if that's the case, then I can write a double number line talking about doctors and percents. So let's do doctors up here. Shouldn't matter. And percent down here. And again, we've already double checked that 0% of the doctors would still give 0 result. So if I go along here, I know, sorry, it's nice doctors, right? We're interested in the percent that are nice. So doctors is going to be on the top. I do know that I have 50 doctors that I'm talking about, but I want to count of those how many are nice. So over here I have 45 nice doctors, and I have a total of 50 doctors. Total means I'm associating 100% total, and there's 50 doctors here. So to figure out which percent is associated with the nice doctors, I have to figure out this value. You may be able to do some math that you can directly convert 50 into 45 using multiplication or division, but I'm not super at that. So I wonder if there's another way. For example, I could probably work out a smaller percentage. So if I was talking about a percent value being 10, that's a friendly number that I know how to turn 100 into. I can take 100 and divide it by 10, and that will give me my result. If I also then take 50 and divide it by 10, then I'd have a result of 5. So if we were only talking about a 10%, there would be 5 nice doctors. Now, I think at this point, I actually do know how to turn 5 into 45. I can times 5 by 9 to get up to 45, which means I can also times the other side by 9, and that will give me the percent statement. So my double number line then will tell me that 90% of doctors are nice. I'm not even saying that this is the most efficient method for solving this problem. Likely, if I had noticed that we had 50 and 100, all I had to do here is actually convert this way. Take 50 and times by 2, I would have actually been able to take 45, times it by 2, and wound up with the value 90. The point here was just to demonstrate the double number line and where you would put, say, your percentages, where you would put the value you are tracking.